Cairns residents, if you've seen one of these or you've seen it on the news, this is a huge scandal that's going on at the moment from Cairns Regional Council, who are trying to tax people in Cairns through their rates that for properties that is not their principal place of residence. So this legislation has not been voted on yet. I have spoke to a number of councillors. They have not voted on this legislation, but let me read the letter to you that council is sending out to people where they believe their property is a non-place of residence. Council will introduce a new rating category commencing in the 2023-24 financial year for properties that are non-principal places of residence. For general rating purposes, non-principal places of resident properties will be rated at a higher rate than principal places of residence. This rate will be determined as part of the 2023-24 budget process. Let me say that again. Council will introduce a new rate legislation. Now, this has not been talked about by councillors, it has not been debated, and it has not been voted on. So this is council bureaucrats overstepping the mark. My phone has not stopped ringing from investors that are completely up in the air about this happening. It's a tax on investors, the very people that supply rental properties for tenants. We all know that there is a huge rental shortage in Cairns and rents are super high. This rent increase, this rent tax is going to be passed on to tenants. So if you are an investor, if you are just a resident of Cairns, if you are a tenant, email your local councillor now and tell them this is absolute BS. And when the vote comes up, any councillors that are voting for this won't be voted in at the next election because it is a tax on tenants. And after all the stuff that's come in this year from the state government with rights for tenants from October the 1st, interest rates, inflations, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. And I have got investors that are quitting Cairns. They want to sell their properties for a tenant. It means your rent is going to go up even further and you're already paying through the roof. Email your local councillor. We have time to get this stopped, but everybody has to work together and you need to get on that email now. Email your councillor. You can go to the council website, look for the councillors. It's got their email there and bombard them with emails telling them that we will not stand for this in Cairns. The reason they're doing it is because Port Douglas does it. Other councils do it. So that's their reason and justification to put a tax on investors, the very people that supply rental properties for tenants. I'm Paul Sheldon, 0405 391 562. If you'd like to discuss the matter further, happy to take your call and let you know what's happening. But this is a tax on investors. Bye now.